drivers are taking on the Darlington Raceway, the Lady in Black, the track too tough to tame. 250 miles around the Darlington Raceway for Throwback Weekend.
Yet.
Drivers are now filing in so we can go qualifying here at the Darlington Raceway. Chad Frankenville, the first driver to join up. Last week's race winner at the Bristol Motor Speedway. A very dominating and convincing race win for him on the high banks of the Bristol Motor Speedway.
Oh, yeah, he did win at Bristol. I thought last week was Kentucky. So.
Now, for the Truck Series, Eddie Carter was able to get his second career Truck Series race win, winning at the Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, and a thrilling battle between he and John O'Heisel. And in the Xfinity Series, Fire Blaze is what they call him. Harrison Talon finally found victory lane, winning in the Sport Clips 150. Now, he looks to take his number 4 Ford Fusion to victory lane tonight. But he has some stout competition to go through.
Lit. Chad, you running a throwback?
Yep.
Lit. John, you running a throwback? Alright, shot.
As we meet Mark Navarro driving the 20 car.
Are you running your tire throwback?
No, I'm running into Walt.
Oh, like, are you running the
black, not the white number, the black number.
The tribute one?
Yeah.
Many drivers running a throwback paint schemes. You'll be seeing the number 20 car of Mark Navarro adorning the old Matt Kenseth paint scheme that he used for his farewell ride at Homestead. Drivers like Chad Frankenville will be having a Johnny Morris Bass Pro Shops throwback car. Meanwhile, other drivers don't have any throwbacks, just like this 18 car. Driver's going to barrel down into turn number 1 here for qualifying.
Black flag on.
Many of these drivers are hopping on pit road to get their proper pit road adjustments on their race cars, just to put up the fastest lap they possibly can.
I don't know what pit road is, so.
Eddie Carter driving his throwback, the powder blue number 24 car, paying homage to Bill Elliott in the number 9 car way back in the late 70s.
I totally fucked that up.
Your drivers come rolling out of pit road. John O'Heisel seems to be running his throwback race car, a car that pays homage to the Levi Strauss number 5 car that used to be run by Brett Bodine. Correct?
That's my father. Better be sorry.
I'll get out of the way so well. I didn't do a very good job there.
Many drivers having issues here with their qualifying laps. This racetrack is just such a difficult racetrack to tackle from any end of the racetrack. You go through turns 3 and 4, you don't want to hit the wall, but you also want to keep that same pace. Keep a nice, firm speed around the turns. Come down here with turn number 1, you don't want to get too low to the apron and touch it and spin out. Many drivers did that yesterday in the Xfinity Series race. Made for quite the frustrating event. And you see the 18 car, he's off track. Just such a difficult racetrack to run at. Takes a lot of patience in order to run around here. Three laps to go in this qualifying session.
That bump's going to cause trouble because our car's going to be so loose. Am I right, John?
Many drivers are assessing the bump off the exit of turn number 2 and how it could pose a few problems during this race, especially when you're coming off at full speed. It seems that drivers, when they hit that, they end up getting launched sideways because their cars aren't touching the ground. So they hop up off the exit of the corner, they hit the bump, and they might just go spinning into the inside wall. And as frustrating as it may be, these drivers are going to have to deal with it. 18 gets up into the wall a little bit, giving himself a Darlington stripe. Many of those drivers we have in Darlington stripes all night long. Just the last lap before qualifying. Going to find out who posted the best lap for tonight's event. 18 car spins. You know, the JGR cars, the 20, the 19, and the 18, all bound up next to each other. Chad Frankenfield's going to win the qualifying race, but it's all about the qualifying times that matter.
Okay, Rashawn.
What?
And another throwback scheme we did not mention, Harrison Talon driving the number 4 throwback Busch Beer Ford Fusion.
Yeah.
Feels great to be back behind a race car.
John O'Heisel won the pole last week at Bristol. Who will become triumphant tonight? Harrison Talon with the pole. His second pole of the season.
I actually didn't expect that.
Going to be one of our longest races of the season, 184 laps at the Darlington Raceway.
Oh my God, really?
And what makes it even more difficult is 3 times wear. That's going to be one hard task.
I used to have the one for PS2, the first one.
Your starting lineup tonight: Mark Navarro starting in 7th in the number 20 car. Starting in 6th in the number 18 M&M's Caramel Camry,
He paid
Keith
$60
Merritt.
for that.
Starting in the 5th position, Rashawn Lewis piloting the number 19 Aris Toyota Camry. Starting in 4th in the powder blue number 24, Eddie Carter. Starting in the 3rd position, John O'Heisel will be taking home another top 3 starting spot. Starting 2nd is Chad Frankenfield in the throwback number 78 car. And starting on the pole, last night's race winner at the Darlington Raceway in the Xfinity Series, Harrison Talon. Pace car pulls down off of pit road. Drivers coming to the green flag. We are underway in Darlington.
What?
19 drop.
Oh my god, I was retarded.
Rashawn Lewis having issues on the initial start. Seems that John O'Heisel also did. Either that or he pulled off a little bit. Oh, driver's already touching the wall. 18 gets loose. 5-car drives around him. 78 and 4 side by side heading on to turn number 3. 24 car gets right to the back of the 78. 78 inside of the 4 car.
God, the car is so tight compared to the qualifying.
78 gonna edge ahead for the lap lead. Down into turn 1, 78 car clears the 4. Carter in 3rd. O'Heisel 4th. Marek 5th. Navarro 6th. And Lewis in 7th. Oh, Carter gets loose above the exit to turn number 2. Wiggling all the way down the back straightaway. 78 car already putting a little bit of a gap on that 4 car. 24 smacks the wall entering turn number 3.
20 in the wall.
So tight, dude.
4 car hits the wall. 20 car hits the wall behind the rest of the field. And the 78 press that cruise control button. Already pulling out to a 4-car length lead over Harrison Talon.
I can't wait to pit. Fuck, this car is so tight.
And as we say that, that 4 car said, "What is cruise control? I am Mr. Jaws and I'm coming for you."
Yeah, mother.
O'Heisel battling his teammate Carter, going to go down on the inside, entering turn number 1. 24 going to give him the lane. And 24 car takes sole possession of the number 4 position, while the 5 takes the number 3 position. 24 fighting back, though. Wants that 3rd position. 18 following close behind. 78 and 4 still battling for the lead.
20 just battling to keep off the wall.
Many of these drivers so tight, can barely run around this racetrack without even getting close to the wall or touching the wall. It's going to be a very frustrating night for almost all of these drivers tonight. Five, 24, 18, all under a blanket for the 3rd position. That 4 car losing a little bit of the gap to the number 78 of Chad Frankenfield. 24 gives the 5 car a little bit of a shot. That's a wake-up call here at Darlington.
It's a teammate.
44 laps to go in stage number 1. All of these drivers will have to make several pit stops tonight. At least 2 in this first stage. 24 tags the wall through the center of 3 and 4. That didn't stop him. He's getting right to the back bumper of the number 5 car still. '78 pulling out to a 7-car length lead over Harrison Talon, the number 4 car. At 5 and 24, chipping away a little bit at that leader.
Yeah.
Navarro and Lewis, 6th and 7th, 2 teammates. Down the back straightaway into turn numbers 3 and 4. Such a treacherous turn. It gets much tighter than it is in turns 1 and 2. A much slower corner that must be taken with a lot of caution. That 4 car still not letting that 78 shake him. Running hard through turns 1 and 2. 18 getting loose off the exit of turn number 2. Might have fallen back into the clutches of the number 20 and the 19. '78 car pitting. And your new leader is Harrison Talon. Finally gets to lead his first lap of the night after starting on pole. John Heisel currently running 1 second behind Harrison Talon. Now he pulls within just under a second. 39 laps to go in stage number 1. After last week's dominating win by Chad Frankenfield, he gave himself another race win, number 6 on the season, and along with all the stage wins he currently has a 12-point lead over John Heisel with just this race and one more race left before the playoffs, and any points that he can scrounge together would be huge. Now, John Heisel all but has the regular season championship locked up, and that'll be 15 points going to his name for the playoffs, and that is a huge help. Although he does have quite a huge lead over the next driver in the 3rd position. Right now, John Heisel has 27 points. The next best driver has 6 playoff points. So that is already a 21-point buffer, and that extra 15 points is just going to put him up at 36 points. And that is a little over half of what you can get in a maximum race. So John Heisel is definitely in good care moving forward into the playoffs. But Chad Frankenfield looks to just continue to pad onto his lead in the playoff standings. And if he can scrounge together 2 more wins and maybe a handful of stage race wins, just stage wins, you may very well see him outlast John Heisel in the playoff grid in terms of points. And that would be huge, to have more points than John Heisel, even with him winning the regular season championship. That'd be quite the sight to see, considering just how dominant John Heisel's been all season long. Just been run up at the front every single week. He is the only driver in the Cup Series to have 11 top 5s through 11 races. That is something you just don't ever see. The next best driver is 8, with Harrison Talon. Harrison Talon has 8 top 5 finishes, 3 off of John Heisel. It seems that everybody's had their own share of kryptonite except Heisel.
20 loose.
He's definitely done a great job this season, but Chad Frankenfield, just whenever he steps behind the wheel of a race car, he just seems to be the driver to beat wherever we go. And John Heisel has been able to best Chad Frankenfield a handful of times, and it's been quite the battle many a time. The one race that sticks out the most, though, is the Charlotte Motor Speedway race, the Coca-Cola 300. Such a heartbreaking finish for John Heisel to lose that race by 0.04 of a second. He did whatever he could to try to block Chad Frankenfield in a clean manner without having any kind of implications. And Chad Frankenfield was just able to edge him coming to the checkered flag. And what an incredible battle it made in PCRL history. It was the closest finish in PCRL history as well. So most certainly one of those races that nobody's ever going to forget. But that's also a crucial point, because that was 5 extra bonus points for Chad Frankenfield that could have gone to John Heisel. And that is such a major key moving forward. Many of these drivers are starting to dive onto pit road. Harrison Talon, he is going to be going onto pit road right now. The 20-car Mark Navarro has just spun. He will fall back to the 6th position behind Rashawn Lewis. Harrison Talon made his way onto pit road, I believe.
Shit, missed pit road.
Talon is not on pit road. He might be pitting this lap, though.
Oh, yeah. How many laps? 5.
No, he's still out here.
Ah!
4-car still out there. But while we were talking about John Heisel, he is your new race leader. 31 laps to go in stage number 1.
Don't forget pit road speed, guys. 45.
Now, Harrison Talon, he's been a driver that's been on fire as of late. The last 2 races, 2 second-place finishes he's put together at the Kentucky Speedway and the Bristol Motor Speedway. So it seems that right now, as the season's coming to a close, for the regular season at least, he's just starting to heat up at the perfect time, moving into playoff time. Now, the first race of the playoffs is the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and then, of course, the next race is all the way up in upstate New York. That being the Watkins Glen International. one of the most famous racetracks in the world. And these drivers get the pleasure of running the one and only road course during the Cup Series season. And then, of course, after that, the Talladega Superspeedway, one of the most treacherous and dangerous racetracks on the entire schedule. And it is to close out that first round of the playoffs. And that could be a crucial point for whoever gets in and gets out, or has to be punted out for that matter. So it should be quite exciting for many of these drivers and fans to tune in for those 3 races. And we'll see just how everybody pans out. Eddie Carter, one of the drivers to dive onto pit road. He currently falls to the 5th position behind Rashawn Lewis. 20 car of Mark Navarro also made his way onto pit road as well. Many of these drivers running low on fuel.
4-car pit road.
Very poor tires. 4-car of Harrison Talon, we just got the report that he is going to be diving onto pit road. 18 car will be doing the same, and pit road speed is so important here. Well, it's important everywhere, but you have to know where to enter here for pit road if you don't want to get busted for speeding, and you also want to make it onto pit road properly. These drivers putting on several adjustments to make their cars feel a little more adequate for the long run in this race. John O'Heisel, I believe he is still out there.
Yes.
He is still running in the race lead. He may be pitting this lap, although. '18 comes to pit road.
God, I'm fucking loose.
29.495.
Oh, 18 spins off the exit of turn number 2, trying to get up to speed.
24 to apron.
5 car of John O'Heisel, he will be diving onto pit road this time. You see him jumping onto pit road. 18 also spins again. Not very good to him tonight. Is the Darlington Raceway. The lady in black, the track too tough to tame, has certainly been that way for that 18. Merrick going to surpass his teammate Rashawn Lewis. Almost takes his nose off. Gets loose again off the exit of turn number 2. If you couldn't tell, that 18 car is just a little bit loose. Oh, yeah, and now he's tight. Hits the wall. That 18 car, his car is bipolar tonight. 25 laps to go in stage number 1. Oh, 18 again. Just a little too free for him. Loses that 5th position to Rashawn Lewis.
Yeah, right now.
Lewis gets loose by the exit of turn number 2. The common theme as we move forward with all these adjustments drivers have put on their race cars, making them far looser than they were many laps ago.
This is not an easy track to find a rhythm.
Oh, 18 and 19 simultaneously getting loose above the exit of turn number 2. That's just such a treacherous spot on this racetrack. That bump that we were speaking of beforehand certainly has come out and bit several drivers already. That 18 car, I think, is number 1 on that list, although. believe that Chad Frankenfield is in the race lead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is over Harrison
6
Talon.
seconds ahead of. Yeah, 6 seconds ahead.
6 whole seconds ahead of Harrison Talon.
Because he pitted, like, I don't know, what was it? 10, 13 laps ahead of us. He was 8 seconds ahead of me, but I've already knocked two of them down.
78 car getting right to the back bumper, that 18. Oh, 18 gets loose in front of him.
Where's everybody at?
Front stretch.
Just entering 3 and 4.
'78 car diving onto pit road once again for his second stop in this stage. 18 spins again. Such a treacherous racetrack. It just seems that 18 car just hasn't got much of a hold on it all night long.
8th, I just ran a 29.826. Technically my fastest lap here.
And you got to run like the exact middle line on turn 2 to not even hit that bump, or at least be affected by it.
Oh, 18 again. Spinning.
You run too high, you're going to get shoved in the wall. You run too low, you're going to get loose.
Enter high, and then make sure you get low. Like just a little bit above the dotted lines in the middle. But you gotta be really smooth.
Caution, waves.
I'm dead.
My bad.
I like where the car's at. It's nice and loose. That's it.
It's all
Here we
good,
go. Coming to the green flag.
I'm scared.
Fuck! My car didn't hit.
Go ahead, Eddie. Oh gosh, hello wall.
Oh,
Sorry.
5 and 18 hit.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just trying to get off the wall. I'm so sorry, Keith. That was all my fault. Yeah, you were good. I just got to the wall. I'm sorry, Keith.
I know
The
my
5 car just went a little wide above the center of turn number 1. And just came down on the 18 car. No harm, no foul on either side.
Thank you, Keith.
11 laps to go in stage number 1.
Oh,
You're gonna get a rhythm back.
And now for a little while, I think these drivers just have to find their rhythm.
10 to go in stage 1.
10 laps to go in stage number 1. And since it's throwback weekend, we're going to throw it way back to where we didn't do any commentating. Now, it's all radio scanners.
Whoa, okay, wreck on the front stretch.
Wow, this car is fucking garbage.
One hell of a save, Chad.
I love how there's a wreck on the front stretch, there's no caution, okay.
That's how this game works,
It's
man.
relaxed yellows. It's on relaxed yellows, guys.
Oh, dude, I hate this car.
I got
It's
a
just
pit.
so
I need gas.
bad. God. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's voice can be heard on the live stream. That's what Fireblaze said.
E3,
Yeah.
okay.
Me? I'm dandy.
I'm actually doing good. Besides, I forgot to confirm my fucking pit stop, so 3 laps of fuel left.
What's up, John?
I was doing good all race, and then what happens? I get a fucking...
Cuck.
Oh, Mark, you did not accept your pit. Fuck you, PlayStation. Up wall.
Yeah, this game can suck my fucking balls. Whoever thought that this is how to run Darlington
Shut
should
up, go away.
die. This track is so bad. I'm never getting back on the lead lap, ever. This is how I
Ah,
die.
fuck! Black flag.
No, Fireblaze.
6 to go on the stage.
No. Woo! Woo! Apron is
Bullshit.
evil.
Come on, dude!
Sorry if I forced you down there.
Go.
No, you gave me room, man. I got a little too close to the apron. That's what it is.
Come on, dude. Stop hitting the wall, you little
Dude,
weirdo.
this game is like a turd in the winter. Just steaming pile of dog shit.
How does that work?
I can't fucking wait to be 2 laps down.
Hey, you're
Or a
joining
lap
me.
down. Yeah, right?
Oh my god! Like, why? Like, am I not allowed to go wide open on the exit of turn number 2? Like, no. Like, I can't do that. Like, why? Why can I not go wide open on the exit of turn number 2? To back off or something, get really close to the wall, close to the apron. What do you got to do? Like, Jesus, take the wheel, please.
Alright.
Oh, okay. I went wide open through turn 2 and it worked. Great, cool. God, this race is so fucking long.
You're Fireblaze.
I'm not really sure if I put this track on the schedule for next season.
When's next
I
season
don't mind
start?
it.
When does next season start?
Yeah.
We're looking for the Daytona 250 to be May 23rd or 24th, one of the two. I think it was the
I mean, I'm
24th.
fine with this track, it's just racing online is not the most fun here.
No, I'm terrible at this racetrack. Like, if this was a real race car, I would have been in the garage at like lap 3.
It's so tiny. I mean, narrow.
Like, yeah, like the line to drive around here is just so narrow. It's so difficult to gauge how you have to get the turn properly and how close you want to get to the wall and when you want to hit the gas, when you want to hit the brake, how much you want to hit the gas, how much you want to hit the brake.
Shut up, John. Go away.
So Keith, how many viewers?
0.
It's Stageman.
Really?
Thanks,
I had at most 4 before, and then
bro.
they all left.
See, I like running on the outside in 3 and 4, so that actually really helped me. Like, my car turns a lot better.
Oh yeah, when I run on the outside of turn 3 and 4, I rape the wall. Oh man, I almost passed Mark if I
Eddie,
didn't fucking
next week
run into
is
the wall.
Indianapolis.
You can tell Eddie he can unmute me because we're done commentating for the day.
We're done
you
commentating for the
could-
day, Eddie.
Keith's done commentating, so
Psych.
Third stage win of the year, boy.
Yeah. What?
Yeet!
I said, hello, Keith.
Oh, hi.
I had
XT.
you muted because I wanted to, like...
God,
It's
dude.
throwback weekend, Eddie, so I had to go back to the radio scanners.
Okay, cool.
Smart,
that actually
the
on purpose?
Mexican.
Shut up, John.
That Jones boy.
I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life.
I feel like I shouldn't be in the front. Man, I don't want to be in the middle, man. It's so hard.
That was great, Keith.
Like,
Hold your line, it's okay.
this game is... Wow.
Stay calm until you get the turns 3 and 4, and then Eddie will take care of the rest.
Wait, how do you go too wide in turn 3 and 4?
You don't.
Please don't be in the wall.
God.
Oh my god.
Why am all... I hate you, Mark. Mark, you should die.
Why?
Because you took the fucking free pass.
You should have gotten the wave around.
The bump almost stuck me.
I should have, yes, but I didn't. Oh
jeez.
my god,
I'm
you
sorry,
fucking
Rashawn.
homo.
I got really loose.
Under outside, Keith.
My outside?
Inside.
Okay.
John, that looks sketchy, dude. You're like, you got
No, go lay down.
Sorry, they checked up. That was a little scary.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to slow down so much.
Alright, let's see what I can do.
Ooh, rip.
Oh God! Everyone loose in her front
I'm
stretch.
backing off. I'm backing off.
I mean, the car is gonna get loose when you behind someone.
No, don't hit
Sorry,
the
Chad,
wall.
if I did something wrong.
It makes sense.
Alright.
Cars do some traffic, but once you're all
Ooh.
Ooh,
Chad made
baby.
78 in the wall.
This track's fucking hard. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, John.
You're fine. It's
I don't
okay,
know
I've
what's
done it
worse,
like
this
3
track
times.
or Mid-Ohio.
Mid-Ohio.
Mid-Ohio's rough. That's a racetrack you have to have down pat.
I raced there once and I never want to race there again.
Okay, Eddie, try going a little lower in turn 3. I know I said go high earlier, but I think lower is probably better. Although not so low to where you just that little those seams.
Oh, baby.
Motherfucker.
20 car. Ah!
Back off.
It's a Caudian.
You made me hit the wall.
20 car! Yellow comes
It
out.
wasn't just me. 78's fun
Hey.
too.
Oh
Cause
wait,
of
Keith,
you.
you gotta get the free pass, bro. I mean the. Oh wait, you're gonna get it anyway. Never mind.
Yeah, man.
Dang, calm down. I don't
I
want
was,
your sass.
I was excited, okay?
I don't want to hear it.
We're
from
waiting
you.
for this. All year.
It's the best day ever.
That's a fucking lie.
Oh,
This track is very fun, man.
Alright.
Especially when you get loose.
That's rock and roll.
I can't tell if this is like a horse or something on the front of my car.
Yeah, it's a horse. Yay, Toyota 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Oh, I got loose. Well,
So this is what it feels like to be in a draft. Wow.
you all hit the wall. That was funny.
Alright, I'm saying hi, Chad.
Oh yeah, thought he was shot.
Well, y'all hit the wall and I didn't. The world is upside down. Ah!
It's a rough track for sure.
Apparently, Mark's brakes don't work.
They do.
They never have.
They never do. I don't know what I just did in 3 and 4. I never run it like that.
Never ever.
That or the track is changing.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh, Eddie, no! You touched me! No, Eddie, why you do this?
Oh! No caution.
So apparently the 24 car barely touched me when I ran right through him.
Yep.
Well,
I love NASCAR.
If you ran right through him, then yeah.
Fuck.
I thought Bristol was bad. Fuck this garbage ass track.
I honestly
Trying to
didn't think I
pass
was gonna
Mark
like
is
Darlington.
special, man.
Gotta run the high side, Chad.
Hello, Mark. Thank you.
You're welcome, John.
What am I turning to do?
Oh, take it.
New leader 78.
Frankenfield to the lead.
Is this stage 2? Oh crap.
Yeah.
So, Keith,
Yes.
would you mind
Oh
not
my
making part of the schedule where there are 3 cancerous races in a row? Such as Bristol, Darlington, and Indianapolis.
That won't
That
happen
seems to make
again.
Such cancer.
It won't happen again.
Indy's actually good.
Ah!
It's probably the best of the 3. Like, it on its own is okay, but like, after these 2, just want to go to a nice track.
Like I said, passing Mark is special.
By the way, don't ever put New Hampshire on the schedule ever again.
Oh my God.
I was actually okay with New Hampshire.
No, it just doesn't. It's way too tight.
Isn't New Hampshire the hardest track in the game, or is it?
No, this is the hardest
No.
driving game, hands down.
You're at it right now.
Yes, stereo NASCAR.
The single most difficult racetrack around.
I would actually say Mid-Ohio's harder.
I
Well,
think you're harder.
as far as cup tracks, this is number 1.
Oh.
Yeah. I love you,
Escatit.
lady.
Hello,
Your
lady.
stream's still going, right?
Yeah.
Yeet.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's
Well,
on the legal app.
I might just brush off. So.
I'm in the worst
I might be
spot
down.
possible. There's people all around me.
I know, I
Like,
guess.
Shit.
It's stage 2, so I'm gonna relax until like this last
Oh, Harry Soul.
Oh!
I thought we were gonna make it through there, Chad. I had so much hope.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, son.
Keith, I just gotta get by quickly.
if you could just keep your car under control, you're actually really fast.
Who, me?
Yeah. When you have the line right.
Like I said, passing Mark is special.
Oh shit, I got loose as fuck. Oh.
And there's no call sheet for that.
This game
4
is
cars just spun.
Oh yeah, fucking hump that goddamn wall.
So, mandatory pit stop?
Oh my God. This is ludicrous.
That's a person.
Hey Keith, what track is next week?
Indianapolis.
Oh shit.
It's like Pocono, but with bricks.
Isn't the first round of the playoffs Las Vegas?
It's Las Vegas.
Talladega?
The Glen and Doger.
Why did you make Why'd you make Talladega the end of the round?
Okay.
It's
Because I want to make it
Did you
spicy.
Did you not watch the 2015 race?
I wanted to make a living spicy meme.
Oh, that's right. I am Kevin Harvick. I caused a wreck on purpose.
Yes, you can. You can go really far out and then swing down and dump Trevor Bayne in front of the rest of the field.
And still win the race.
Not win the race, but at least get to the next round.
NASCAR has no balls. It doesn't do anything.
Where, you know, Dale Earnhardt Jr. should have won that race, but whatever.
He ended up winning.
Rashawn, did I touch you?
No, that was either Kyle Busch won the title.
Also,
That
that
was a good
restart
year.
never should have happened because it was a one restart thing.
And they're like, oh, it wasn't an official restart.
I know, they're like, ooh, that's an official restart. I'm like, the hell are you talking about? It was an official restart, you idiots.
They were rigging the race, John. Got on
Of
stand.
course they were.
Because Dale Earnhardt Jr. Junebug!
No,
He was going to
they could
win.
just end the race- They could just end the race under yellow. Wouldn't be the worst thing. At least we would have 50 million green white checkers where everyone dies.
Honestly,
I'd
that
prefer
whole
that,
2015 chase sucked. From like
No, it was
race
good.
number 1 all the way to race number 6 sucked. And then race number 7, Martinsville, was iconic. Texas, as a Johnson fan, iconic. And then Phoenix, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s final career race win, iconic. And then Kyle Busch winning the title, iconic.
Oh yeah, very iconic. The most iconic thing you'll ever be hearing of iconic.
2015 was just kind of a crappy year overall for NASCAR.
No, it just
2015 was that,
wasn't.
it was just a really weird year.
They took a good rules package in the Cup cars and ruined it, and then they made a better version in 2016.
And then ruined it again.
I actually wouldn't say that. I thought last year's racing was pretty good overall.
I mean, for the
Some
most
tracks
part,
that
when it
seem to be
wasn't
good car
Toyota
work.
just, you know, gang banging the rest of the field, which, you know.
I liked it.
Well, I'm sure you did.
Other,
I didn't like seeing Truex win all the races, but
Well,
I
from
don't
what,
like
I
Chevy.
can tell with the Las Vegas testing, it looks like Chevrolet is actually really fast.
well, Ford's
Casey
gonna
Kane's
suck
fast.
ass this year, probably.
Ford, I didn't really see many Fords running up the top of the field. It was William Byron, Casey Kane, Ryan Newman, Kyle Larson. Those drivers were running really well. William Byron, I think he led 2 or 3 of the 4 test sessions. I seen Jones was up in the top 3. And
shit, son. Eddie, what's your best lap tonight?
At 29.473.
Okay.
what happened, Eddie?
What are you talking about?
Shit, oh shit, fuck.
What?
You said, oh shit, fuck.
Why did I say that? I don't remember.
Was it Rashawn?
It was probably because I hit the wall and I thought I was gonna die.
Screw you, Fireballs.
Wow! I didn't do nothing.
spicy memes, bro.
Just ready for the stage to be over, I'm gonna be honest with you. That wreck really cost me a lot of track position.
Oh shit, son.
If I'm gonna
I
want to
kinda
do
like
something,
it.
I'm
I
gonna
kind
have
of like it
to.
when you don't commentate. It's entertaining, but then we get to have a nice conversation about things.
I agree. I think I might have to retire the commentating.
Plus, you could concentrate more on your driving too.
Yeah, it's kind of gotten boring when I commentate. That's another thing, is the fact that I could just concentrate. I haven't hit the wall as much.
But I do think if you ever went into broadcasting like that, you'd be really good at it.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh shit, son! I would love to do it, but
I'm assuming that Mark left.
Please. You alright, Eddie?
Oh no, shit. Oh.
Yeah, Mark left.
Yes, it's a win for me. Sorry, Mark. Want to do Darlington for the whole entire playoffs? I'm
No.
down.
I debated on putting it as the second to last race before the championship race.
2 laps down.
And then you raced on it for the first time and you're like, nope.
Well, I mean, I was like, well, might as well put Phoenix and Texas as the final
boy.
2 races before Homestead.
Be Keith,
Oh shit.
What's up, John?
have you already made the schedule for next season?
No, I'm working on it a little bit.
Okay.
Probably only going to end up doing like 16 races. Get off the wall!
I'll, if you don't mind, I'll probably send a suggestion schedule.
Sure, I'm down.
See if you like it.
Oh god, here we go. John trying to take over the league.
I'm not trying to take over the league.
I
just
know.
trying to
I'm
make
referencing that one guy that kicked you out of his league.
Oh my gosh, you remember that? That was so retarded. I'm just like,
Hey.
you're talking about Blaney, right?
I guess. I don't know. I just remember you telling me the story.
What?
Oh yeah, this kid, Jason Blaney, he had a league, and one of the dumbest rules he ever had was the leader could go in the restart zone, but no one else. So he would be like a 3 or 4 second lead, if not more. Son!
Wait, what? Is he retarded?
Well, then I was running his races because they had decent drivers and it was kind of fun. And then it's just like, you're taking over my league, you fucking bitch, and all of a sudden I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, I'm kicking you out. I'm like, okay, bye.
A straight up G. I'd kick you out too.
So he was. So he wanted to win every race by doing that?
Yes.
Why does he have a league?
Well, in his defense, a long time ago, I did actually take over a league. It was his original league, like 5 years ago. Because he was so bad at running it that everyone wanted me to do it, so I did it. But I grew up a little bit, and I don't take over leagues anymore.
If you ever meet him, say go, you suck, okay?
Unless,
So I would say that.
just let it go. The little guy living a little life.
I lost time to Eddie.
Yeah, I get down pit road pretty good. That's like the only thing I'm good at.
And I gained time on Chad. Like, good. Keep right. No, I'm just kidding. Well,
Wow.
John just makes it look so easy, and that's what's so damn frustrating.
Keep in mind, Keith, I played this game way too much.
True.
I still remember the first NASCAR game I ever played.
Which one was that?
It was, I got NASCAR Heat 2002 for Christmas when I was 6 in 2001.
God, I don't remember what.
I got,
I played so many.
my first NASCAR game was 04.
That was a good one. Mine was, like I said, Heat 2. I'd love for them to do that. That is awesome.
I want to say the first NASCAR game I might have ever played was NASCAR Thunder 2004. But I know-
personally prefer 2003 a little over 2004.
I don't know which one it was.
Personally prefer
I want to say it was 04. It was one with Tony Stewart on the cover.
Are you stretching it, John?
That was
not
04?
making it,
Yeah.
But, maybe trying some strategy.
Yeah, like
How much
I
fuel do you have left?
Uh,
Alright, never mind.
about 5. Oh, hello, Keith. Would it be a shame if I just blocked you from the road? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, thank you, crew chief, as I'm pulling onto pit road. You're almost out of gas. Like, no, really? I I remember playing NASCAR '98 on the Nintendo.
Running a fucking good race, and then all of a sudden I fucking spin out because I'm a fucking retard.
It's okay, Eddie.
Crap.
Please have Heat 3B on.
Maybe the physics will
Oh,
be
you were
better.
2 laps ahead? I thought you were only 1. I was gonna be like, John, that strategy was terrible.
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 I'm gonna be like, that was an easy 1-2 finish. Well, at least the top 3. I didn't know Eddie was gonna wreck. But, yeah, I thought you were only 1 lap ahead of us. Never mind.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Dude, Eddie, are you fucking retarded? God damn it, dude. Oh God, I feel like fucking outlaw, dude. Oh shit.
So I'm assuming you took 2. Right, Jadon?
Yes. 5-car took 2.
I am so bored. What the fuck?
How can you be bored at this amazing track? It's full of excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to post.
Hey, now the races are actually pretty good.
This race, I have to say, is one of the more boring races on the season.
Oh, John, is that you?
Right.
Behind me!
Yes.
Love you. No, don't come over here.
We're talking about real NASCAR, Keith.
No, in real life, this is actually one of my favorite races.
Love you.
Yeah, it's usually
But-
pretty good racing. Although it's too long, as are most races. But
I'm gonna do a month of that.
Well, I remember they used to do 400 milers here.
yeah,
That was way back when.
Sick too.
I would love to see them cut the season down to end on Labor Day weekend here. That'd be so sweet.
Okay. I smell the shea butter, by the way.
I know, that's what I want. I hate the playoffs.
Night, Lily Beans.
Most of the tracks in the playoffs, I don't really care about either.
I just need those top 2 to like just wreck like a few.
Ah.
I say that and I just about wreck.
I know.
Well, I think the biggest problem was the new sponsor, with Nextel wanting to shake it all up.
I don't understand. I don't know why Monster Energy didn't like try to do anything. They look at the ratings like, oh, I wonder why it's down because no one wants to watch this.
Well, not only that.
Yes, exactly.
Ugh.
Retarded.
Love you.
I mean, if he had run well enough to win the championship like that without the playoffs, I would be fine. But he probably would have got like 17th or 18th.
So left now.
Hi, lady. Just wreck him, Eddie. Don't put me back
I
there.
think they.
I remember it was, what, 2015 where Scott Dixon and Juan Pablo Montoya tied? That was
My
awesome.
only problem with the IndyCar Championship is I don't like the double points at Sonoma.
Sorry,
I like it at Indy. I like it
I
at
thought you
Indy.
were gonna lie, I know
That
it.
makes sense. But
lady.
I know. Oh gosh, I'm loose.
Good. Wreck each other. Right now.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I'm killing myself.
I'm killing myself. Killing myself.
Yeah, like I never actually seen NASCAR. Well, I seen NASCAR when it was under the old points format, but I was just too young to retain it.
Oh my gosh. I remember 2001, 2002, 2003 pretty well. I started watching in 2000.
My whole problem is the fact that, like, in 2000, I started watching in, like, 05, 06, and I thought that the playoffs was how it was for years. I didn't realize that it was just there for, like, 2 years.
Hell, I'd be happy. I know. I'd be happy if they let everyone keep their playoff points until the last race. Like, go to the last race and have them. At least that way.
Ryan Newman almost won the title because of that.
Exactly. That's the problem.
He didn't even want to race.
I have my, Oh,
He
yeah.
should have finished around 10th in points. That's where he
Well,
was.
not even that. In that race, he should have finished last out of everybody. Carl Edwards should have won the title.
I know, yeah. He got lucky.
1,000,000% got lucky.
And Keith's okay with it.
With the exception of Elliott Sadler, he actually would have won it last year, but I don't know, at the same time he kind of choked it. Yeah, I know. I expect you to get out of the way because I'm not talented enough to get around you. I hate
Yeah.
that mentality. Like, you're all there to race. Race!
I think they
Either
should.
that or they'll make another contract with the tracks, but I don't think they will. I really hope not anyway.
Well, I think with all this backlash, I think all the backlash that they're getting from this schedule and how there's too many mile-and-a-half racetracks and there's not enough short tracks, not enough road courses, too much of this, too much of that. I think they're going to change up the schedule. Hopefully they're going to end up changing the playoff format and maybe even do away with it in general, which would be awesome. But
Please.
if they don't, I'd like if they modified it.
Iowa could be on the schedule. But the corn, Chad, the corn.
No, Dover shouldn't. Charlotte shouldn't. Texas shouldn't. Pocono, Michigan, those tracks shouldn't have to. Nah, Dover should just be a one-race deal because every time I go to that track, I'd say about 60% of the seats are filled, and that's it.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, like,
NASCAR needs to do all it can do with 25% drop in viewership last year.
Well, I mean, you seen what happened with the Dirt Vision when they ended up having all the fans tell them they wanted to see all the races broadcast live, and they ended up doing it this year, which is really cool. Coming up this year, they're going to broadcast all 90-plus World of Outlaw races. Like,
Are they really?
Yeah, like, if you listen to the fans, they're going to flock to it, because if you listen to them, they enjoy it more because they know that at least you're including their decisions.
Yeah. It's kind of ironic, because all NASCAR claims is that it listens to its fans. Well, then why are they leaving in gigantic quantities every year?
Yeah, it's just, it's,
They're not
I don't
listening
know.
to their fans, that's a problem.
Exactly.
I got another debate with like Harvick's like words about alternating the or just not get out of the wall.
Oh, yeah, the championship race.
Well, Atlanta.
I mean, instead of just doing Homestead every year for the championship race, you fluctuate and alternate every single year instead of having the same exact racetrack be the championship race.
Kind of like you do a Super Bowl for NFL. They change the scene like this.
Yeah.
Because it's basically about the show that you put on, or like to have a.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so confused by my Madden game right now.
You're not talking about
I
Madden,
just fucking dunked you,
so,
Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I would be so happy if they went over there instead of Indy. I've
Well-
been to Indy twice and it's a crapshoot every time. I mean, it's really boring. Not if they're gonna have 30,000 people watching or attending. Yeah, but the problem is they, you know,
that's
5-10
rough,
years
Chad.
ago they had like triple more than that,
Did you make it?
particularly at that track.
Probably cost you a lot of time, but better than not making it at all.
Yeah, I seen a tweet. It was said the Truck Series for Daytona only has 22 confirmed entries.
22? That's it? Jeez. Yeah, they're probably going to be between like 15 and 20 trucks every race.
I mean,
I
the
saw
problem
remember
is
it was
the
always
fact that
36.
it's just the trucks cost too much. They don't have no sponsorship. I think to run each race is like $1 million per truck at least.
What?
Well,
for a cup car.
what does it end up coming out to for the Truck Series?
Yeah, that sounds right. Which is still
That's a lot of money for like mom and pop shop teams.
Yeah, what?
Never lost.
I knew you were tearing up my birthday card. What's wrong with you?
lost $1 million a year. And he's a good team. And it'll just be Xfinity and Cup probably in 5 to 10 years, maybe a little longer.
How is Wheeling?
Sorry.
It's silent again.
Yeah, like with the truck series,
Definitely more entertaining to watch.
that's the other thing is it's so much more entertaining than any other series.
Kinda, just my personal.
Oh, did you quit, Eddie?
Yeah.
Just my personal opinion. I kinda wish they would get rid of the Xfinity series. Not that they're going to, but like I just like to see Cup and Truck. They're two different things, but they probably won't. Anything Truck.
How are Wheeling and K&N?
It's not doing well. Now does a K&N at like 20? I remember that. Yeah.
All I see are like at least 16 cars at New Hampshire every July for K&N.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it was literally just Harrison Burton and Todd Gilliland just
Dominating the whole
smoking the
series.
they're smoking the field the entire race.
Well, you're looking at modern day Richard Petty's. Whoever has the most money against fields that don't have enough. It's exactly what you're looking at.
I really wish ARCA was more televised.
I really
like
wish it
watching
was too,
content.
because so many people love ARCA, and you know, after talking to like the hardcore stock car fans, they say that ARCA is just it's better overall. Like the people who run that company is better, the tracks they go to are better. You know, they care about the product.
Yeah, it depends on the track. It also costs like 10 to 15% of what it costs to run a NASCAR team. Like, it's a lot cheaper. Now they have those
Wheeland's
cars
still
for
doing.
different
Isn't
fleets.
Wheeland the modified still doing pretty good? I mean, I always see. I mean, there's always humongous crowds at NHMS for every modified race there.
All right, John, I want to pull that on the bottom.
Race that they do.
Alright, cool, thank you.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Yeah, like Wall Township Speedway over by me in New Egypt. So you got a whole bunch of fans that come out. It really is. Really? Probably a packed house too. Oh. Really?
McDowell in that 95.
Watch him do the same thing that Truex did with Furniture. Like, McDowell started getting them up on their feet, and then Casey's going to take them to the next level.
I don't see that.
No,
I
watch
see
it,
them.
Keith, it's going to happen.
I see them being about the same, maybe a little bit better.
They could. Coming up on you, Keith. Outside.
Well, I think they're working with RCR.
They're working with, yeah, they are.
That's what I thought they would be, but they ended up aligning with RCR and RPM.
I don't know if you want to line up with RCR.
Well, right now it looks like those two cars, the 3 cars that were at the test session, were pretty fast. The 31, the 43, and the 95.
Well, that's good.
I
like good competition. I mean, I want to see certain drivers win, but I just want to see good racing.
I mean, from what I can tell so far, and I know it's really early to even think about it, but it looks like Chevrolet has kind of gotten a handle on their cars again.
Good. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Oh, I bet.
Well, I'm
sorry, go ahead.
I'm hearing through the grapevine that the Mustang is coming next year.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
And that might be something that's going to be pretty nasty.
You're nasty.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
They have to.
I mean,
for sure.
yeah, I mean, Chevrolet just brought their premier race car to NASCAR.
Awesome.
I mean, behind the...
Bless you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know what they should do? Toyota? Get rid of the Camry. Put it in the Prius, baby.
Oh
I'm
my
down.
God.
Back on.
I'm down, man.
L to the no.
No, dude, if they ever brought the Toyota Supra back, that should go into NASCAR.
That would be pretty lit. Help me.
Come here, John.
Yeah, like, I would like to see another manufacturer come in by, like, 2020.
Who,
I
Dodge?
don't know. I'd like to see Dodge come back, but I don't know if there's like anything going on with them.
Supposedly they're working on getting back into NASCAR, but it would be another a year or two at most. And then there's another manufacturer who's in the early stages.
I know.
Bugatti. No.
It's not going to be Bugatti. It's not going to be either like Volkswagen, Honda, or something like that.
Oh, Volkswagen, no way.
I think that
Ferrari.
your best bet would be Honda, because Honda is also one of those companies that is mass-produced in the U.S.
But Keith. But Keith, we can't have those Chinese cars coming into our American sport.
Can't have them commies!
Yeah,
Japanese.
but most of the stuff are made from
know,
China,
I
so yeah.
Oh, I know they're Japanese. Anyways, I'm just making fun of those.
Dude,
Acura.
It has to be Chevy.
I remember when I used to hate Toyota because they weren't American, and then I actually did my research and found out there's more Toyotas getting built in America than Chevrolet and Fords.
I know, it's
Like-
funny, isn't it?
Like, Toyota's literally being built in Kentucky. Like, Hickville, USA,
world
put a stamp on it, and they're getting built right there.
Yep.
And they're whooping everybody's ass in NASCAR.
Lol, Subarus. Well, I don't know.
I
Could you
honestly
make
don't care
like a
what
kind of a
manufacturer
Subaru
it
WRX
is.
one?
Hell, I'd be fine with that.
Electric NASCARs.
No, fuck that.
Oh god, no. Yeah, no.
I would probably quit watching NASCAR. I'm not even lying.
I need the noise.
Exactly. That's what makes it so much fun
Like,
to go to the track.
I remember, like, a couple years ago, they were talking about reducing the noise of the cars. I'm like, dude, you do not reduce the noise of the cars. That's what I'm here for.
I remember.
I live to have my ears blown off, alright?
I remember I was 3 or 4, and Johnson just started driving for Hendrick, and they had his show car and Jeff Gordon's show car go up to a bunch of Lowe's, and I was over by the one near my house, and I heard the things fire up, and I screamed and ran back to the truck as quick as I possibly could because it scared the shit out of me. And my dad's like, no, we came all the way out here, you're gonna go up to the car. And I'm like, dude, that shit's loud.
Cars
And
sound awesome.
oh yeah, like I began to appreciate that sounding. Actually going to the track, it's just like, fuck.
I think modifieds sound worse. Well, not worse, but like a lot louder. They have more of like a deeper tone to them.
Yeah, but I think with NASCAR, it's such a high pitched whine almost.
I just love it.
I do too. It's so nice. Like when I went to Pocono and just hearing them scream by at 180 miles an hour, not even at their full potential, was fantastic.
You're fantastic.
Oh, yep. Oh, dude, it's so great. Yeah, like when I went over there, I went to the bus stop earlier this year, and I was sitting there for practice, and we're walking down the back straightaway to get to the bus stop, and they're just full throttle. Wah! And they're ba-bum, ba-bum.
I
And you're like,
I like the spot.
"Aw."
I went there in 2015. I love the spot coming out of the S's.
That's a good one, because you just see them ripping right up.
Like, I think I'm gonna stop talking. I gotta focus now. I just literally cost myself 3 seconds to whatever his face is.
To whatever his face is.
Jonathan.
What lap are you on and who's leading?
John's leading, and I think we have like 50 laps to go, maybe a little bit less.
Jesus.
I kind of want this to go green because this will be fuel mileage. Kinda.
Don't tell me these things now.
No, you're gonna be good on gas.
I just want it to end.
Me too.
No.
Alright.
You first you need to get out of the lead and get me into the lead.
A
and then it can end.
16.1 pit stop, I'm doing nothing.
And because I wait.
Keith,
What?
would it make you feel better if you knew my pit stop time?
Chat, what happened?
What's your pit stop time?
It was 14.6, bitch.
You should die.
Sean, I'm coming up on you.
I've had like 17 before. It's really hates.
Watch this.
Oh, alright. Well, at least you get a top 5 out of it. Alright. Yeah, this is Darlington. This is the longest race of the year.
After sure.
Which is just... Alright, have a good one,
Alright.
Chad.
See you, Chad.
Bye, Chad. Yeah, but this race is more grueling, dude, because you have to have more car
I
control.
know. Not
Throttle
gonna lie,
control,
talking
car
to
control.
Chad for like 40 minutes about stuff made me like him a lot more.
Well, because he's knowledgeable and, you know, he knows what he's talking about. And, you know, it's just... It's easy to talk to him about racing.
Yeah. So, Keith, maybe next season we can do a few more 200-mile races instead of 250, 300. seconds.
Yeah, well, with Darlington, they did the time between Darlington and the Coke 600, and the Coke 600 being 600 miles, 400 laps, was shorter in time than Darlington was.
They just calculate it on miles.
No.
That's why they say it's the longest race.
Well, no, they calculate it because of how long the race actually is. How long it takes to get through the 300 and, I think, 67 laps that you have to run here. That's what they calculate on, is how much time you consume running at Darlington. Like, I think it was 4.5 hours, close to 5.
What?
It's
John, mess
a
up.
long race. I'm going low, John.
Alright, thank you, Keith.
Like,
What you
it is
need
a
to do is
very
ramp
long race. And it takes such a toll on these drivers, and that's why it sucks being during the summertime, but it's better that it's at night than during the day. Because if you had this race during the day, which they used to do Labor Day, or like the Labor Day weekend, they used to do it Sunday afternoon, and it's still summertime, especially down in South Carolina. That race had to have been so shitty to have to run.
What was it the one that Jimmy won where they did it in the day? It was
Recently?
in spring, though. It was like 06 or something.
Oh, that was 07. That was the rain out race on Mother's Day. Jeff Gordon won that.
Or Jeff, whatever. Same thing. Jimmy, Jeff.
Well, I think that
What?
Jimmy
What's the
finished.
difference?
Jimmy finished third.
Gordon
Denny
and Jeff
Hamlin
Johnson?
finished second in that race.
And then Kyle won the
Johnson
following
there?
year.
Dude, that was so cool to watch Kyle win with the Indiana Jones car. I'm trying to get my hands on that diecast, but it's so fucking expensive.
How much is it? Like 300?
175, 200.
Hey, out of the way, please. Move. Holy
I guessed high, because I always guess too low.
Keith, I just squeezed by.
I know, I see
This
you.
is never gonna end. It's so long.
Then quit!
No, I'm not quitting.
You're not a quitter.
If he quits, then it'll be the only 3 people racing, and I think that's...
It's an endurance race. I didn't make it through yesterday's
no.
race, so I'm doing my best to finish this one.
Keith, what's
Not
the
to
next
mention I
track?
have one viewer, and that one viewer has to be happy.
Probably like thinking, why did Keith
I need you guys, Rashawn, Keith, please around the call. Oh shit.
Keith, what's the next track?
Indianapolis, we've
Oh,
already
never
gone over
mind,
this.
never mind, yeah. Sorry.
And that's another thing about
Wow.
next season is that Indy is going to be the cutoff race, which I actually like.
Hold on, race. Oh, sorry. That's the
Yeah, for the
How
actual
many
Cup
laps are
Series.
left in that race?
I was about to-
28,
I was about to
26.
I
Yeah,
hate
like-
how they're only running the Roval once.
Yeah, 26.
I know. I wish they would run it for the 600. Like, I don't want to watch another Charlotte garbage.
No, I'm
saw
okay with
that
the 600
Mike
because that's a special race to be running on the oval. But I'm glad they didn't do both races on the oval.
That would have been cool.
Huh.
Keith, how much are the Roval tickets? We should try to go.
No way. That place
Yeah.
is probably packed, mobbed, expensive, ridiculous.
Why is Eddie involved?
Probably after the race.
This is really frustrating, dude. I'm gonna finish second for the 3rd straight week.
Who's gonna win?
Wait, Keith,
Where are we
where
winning?
you go? What?
John's probably gonna win unless something crazy happens, which I highly doubt it is.
GG, John, good shot. Hello.
I haven't won yet. I'm just like, I'm in a trance right now. Like, I'm just talking about things.
And you're just kind of
Yeah,
logging
NASCAR
laps.
getting better.
John,
Yeah,
what's
I
your
kind
fuel
of-
at?
5 laps. I'll be hitting here probably 2 or 3. It's like,
Why are you showing the play?
Would NASCAR ever go to Europe? Or no?
They have
Um,
a Europe series, but
I don't know if
Probably
the
for
near
that.
future, because here's the thing with
Travel
F1,
time.
F1 in particular, the way that they transport their cars from country to country is they put them in shipping containers and put them on big shipping rigs and sail them out to wherever they have to go. And that's really expensive to do, and it's time consuming, and it's dangerous because you don't know what's going to happen with the ship. Not to mention, it's just, I don't know how much everything would cost over there. I don't know what track would take them. I know that they want to branch out, though. Like,
Screw F1. They won't go on at all. It's a cheap chicken.
Alright,
F1's
John, you
cool,
wanted
but
to
F1
die.
bores me at the
They
same
will die.
time because it's a predictable 3 or 4 winners every single week.
John, are you pitting this time?
No, what's up? I have no idea.
John thinks the F1 car is safe? I don't think so.
Yeah. I think I'm hitting this time.
What? Oh, you are? Good.
God, this fucking
Remember-
car is
Remember,
gone.
remember when
bitch.
IndyCar won in Las Vegas? Someone died.
Yeah, Dan Weldon.
I mean, they don't have. They could go to like a short track or something. I don't know.
Iowa. I remember I watched
That's so
Iowa,
boring.
and that was one of the greatest. Well, actually,
Then why don't-
Texas.
The G-forces will die! Well, IndyCar doesn't. Not that the cars are the same, but they make adjustments.
I watched short track, John.
I don't know any short track.
Well, I know
Yep, definitely Martinsville, right? Yep.
they've ran
Which track were
they ran
on?
Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix
They did.
sucks. Don't bring it up. Like the worst IndyCars.
Bring the Indy cars to Daytona.
No,
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 Jeff, they will die.
someone's
Everybody
gonna
will
fly.
die.
Someone's gonna fly over the grandstands.
I'm pitting this time, Keith. I'm right behind you.
okay. Hopefully, I don't fucking spin into your nose because I'm garbage right now.
I mean, Indy will be fun
Stop.
for like a car for a game, but real life, nope.
So
They'll
I
go
just put up
300 miles per
70
hour.
points.
That means you're cheating.
Wait, you say if I put up 70 points, that means I'm cheating?
Yes.
Wait,
How
I mean, I
many
played
points does
a-
your opponent have?
Well, I'm doing a franchise mode with the Vikings.
what mode? What difficulty?
I have no clue.
Pit road is so long to get down. What was your pit stop? What was the time?
16.2 or something.
Okay, good. I have a fast pit stop.
I feel like I got better at Madden, but I'm not sure.
Oh, you've definitely gotten better at Madden.
I just
I
want to
mean,
know how
Rashawn,
you.
You've gotten a lot better at Madden. You're actually pretty good now. Maybe even really good. I don't know. I haven't played with you enough, but you're definitely respectable. That's for sure.
Wait, so who in this group has a 2K18 besides Rashawn and Nick?
No one else.
I know Eddie
Aw.
uninstalled it and David uninstalled it.
Dude,
Yeah,
we had a
I
triple
knew you were
threat.
gonna do that.
We had a triple threat Brock Lesnar match. It was great.
Yeah, I need to learn how to play that game.
Oh, I
We
thought you
can
were talking
play it.
about NBA.
No, WWE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about actually.
Hey John, when is the what do you call it? The GTA race season start?
That's in late May.
Okay. Are we using customs or no customs?
No customs.
Okay. Alright, so
Guys, you
double
heard about
check.
Red Dead?
Yeah, dude, I can't wait.
October. Damn. Disappointment. It hurts, doesn't
Wait,
it?
it's been
What
back
up?
to October? No.
Yeah.
How many laps of gas do you have left?
I have 15.
It's like
Hey
a
Keith, what are you
racist
doing
remote.
tomorrow?
You should probably. Yeah, you
Probably
should
going
be
to
good.
Dave and Buster's with Sam.
I'll definitely make it.
What?
I'll probably
Wait,
have about 3
wait,
or 4
wait. What time?
Like 6:30. I'm gonna be meeting Zach there.
Okay.
left.
I'm going to. I kind of have a surprise for Sam.
Oh yeah.
So she used to work with this kid Dan. You probably heard him talk. The kid Dan from the Hayride.
Mm.
She hasn't seen him in quite a long time. Guess who I'm hanging out with tomorrow?
Dan.
Yep, and Vinny. So,
I don't like Vinny.
guess where they want to. You know what? He's a good friend. But anyway, guess who's going to Dave Buster's tomorrow?
You.
Yeah. So, let's try to meet up and surprise him.
Yeah. Sup? What?
Have you played your game?
No.
Wow.
Alright, wait. How do you pass when they blitz? Because it's really annoying when they get captured.
Keith, keep me posted
Gotta be
tomorrow,
really
though.
fast.
Okay.
I don't think
What, they're
anyone's
passing?
actually played the game.
Well, it has to be slant routes or like, I don't know.
Slant routes be the
love
best.
slants.
Probably, yeah.
I don't want Sam to know Dan's coming. I just want a surprise.
Oh my gosh, Keith is flipping.
Keith,
You're flipping?
do not wreck me.
Keith was a lot
You can
good.
wreck John, but just don't wreck me.
Alright, how did John just... It's like he went full far into a hurry. You can let off John, didn't you?
No, I did.
Oh, I could have returned that.
It's just end. I don't want to be a Darlington anymore.
Just a bad dream.
Like the laps seem like they're going by fast until I look at the counter and it's like, oh, 10
You know what's a
go.
bad dream, Keith? Is
What?
me seeing myself finish second for the third straight week.
Yeah.
Murray, are you fucking injured after catching a ball?
Latavius
Motherfucker.
Murray, what's going on with him?
Oh, heads up, Mark.
Yeah.
You should turn
I'm right behind you,
injuries
Keith,
way
by the way.
down to like single-digit numbers, like maybe 1 or 2. Otherwise, they're gonna happen at a ridiculous rate.
Oh, and I'm sacked. Okay. You know, I will. Because everyone's like dying in my game.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of injuries in the NFL, but you kind of want to have fun with the game.
Not that many on one team.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know,
in- In one game.
but I know, it's
Yeah,
just like
that's true.
5 plays later, oh, everyone broke their leg.
Up, he's laying down holding aside. Jesus Christ.
What, your quarterback?
No. Latavius Murray.
I'm really not sure if I'm gonna get mad at 19. If I do, I'll probably wait until it's like
Oh,
$20.
Latavius Murray,
Yes,
lower back
exactly.
strain.
I'll wait till it's on sale.
Yeah, like I got it for 40 this year, and I feel like I got ripped off. I think 20 is fair because it's like a season update every year.
Yeah.
Don't go up, Rashawn.
I'd even go as far as
Oh.
30, but I'm not going above 30.
No, you can go up.
I don't
Oh,
feel
hate
like
this track is starting to get better. Go ahead, Mark.
I don't think I'm gonna put up as much points this game.
Are they blitzing you all the time?
Just yeah, kinda.
Sean, I have a question.
Right behind you, Keith.
What?
Who
What's
is
the question?
Eagles quarterback right now
Stay low.
in real life?
Gracias.
I don't know.
Okay, I was just curious. You know, 'cause sometimes when people really get into like a game like that, then they get into the actual sport. They're talking about like blitzes and all this stuff. I'm like, maybe he's going to the NFL side, but you're like, no, that hurts my heart, Rashawn.
Have you heard
I know-
about the
I know
Golden
what
State
blitzes.
Warriors news?
I know.
No.
It's fake. Katie said it's fake, so I don't believe it.
I don't know, man. It's everywhere right now.
How many laps of gas do you have left?
LeBron will never join the
6.
Warriors. I hope he doesn't.
Brand.
Don't ruin your legacy,
I wish I
LeBron.
cared about NBA, but I don't.
I keep up with it a little bit.
I just have a problem with sports that have a majority of their games on the weekdays. I'm busy during the week. On the weekends when I have time to watch the games. That's why.
I mean, sometimes the finals is like on Saturday or Sunday.
I know, but it,
I fall
when
asleep watching SportsCenter.
when I get invested in a sport like the NASCAR or NFL, I want to watch all my teams or drivers races.
Sure, that
I
makes
can't
sense.
do that with it's not possible.
Bless you.
I also can't watch every single Bears game. I can probably watch like 12 or 13 of the 16, which is fine.
This
That's
track,
why I
man.
don't get into those sports. Just end. Minute. Set.
Mess up,
Yeah,
John.
now you tell me the race is about to end, I don't feel tired anymore. It's weird.
Hit the wall. Wreck. Do something.
I'm driving. That's doing something.
See, the
Join
only
the
time
race,
teams,
okay.
the only times teams were able to score on me were from pick sixes.
Well, you don't throw in pick sixes though.
I hate when I catch you so fast when it's right at the end of the run.
Oh my
Force yourself
God,
not
stop.
throw picks.
Literally in the last 5 laps of a run.
My flag.
Just end the season after next race. Should just end it.
Just abruptly come to a close.
coast.
Yeah,
How
good
much-
job, Chad, on your
How
6
many
wins,
laps
and
left? How many laps left? How many laps left?
you're coming up second flag.
Alright, thanks for letting me know, John.
That was Keith, but okay.
I had 3.
That's stupid.
Alrighty. P4.
92 minutes. It felt like 192.
It's 11-10, Sean.
Well,
For me, at
because we had qualifying.
True.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
I hate it.
So
I
John
can't wait to
takes the
work
dub,
tomorrow.
and then it's Harrison Talon, Rashawn Lewis, Keith Merrick, Chad Frankenfield, Eddie Carter, and Mark Navarro. Thank you all for tuning in, the 0 people that are watching right now.